Okay, guys, welcome to our chit chat about basically the new coach to-do list. You're handed a bunch of information when you walk into this business. You've got trainings and you've got information that you're trying to work with. And sometimes it can be really overwhelming just because you don't know where to start. You have this information, but you don't know exactly where to input it to see success in your business. So that is what we're talking about tonight, and I hope it helps you guys a little bit. So first off, we want to congratulate our top coach of the week, Terry Clearwater. Awesome job, girl. This is calculated by volume weekly. So this is an amazing accomplishment. So good job, girl. So let's dive in. So like I said, you're a new coach, you're in training, you've got all this information handed to you, and you're like, okay, well, what the heck do I do with all this stuff? It can be overwhelming. So we're going to go through the necessities of new coaches and what you guys should be focusing on, the most important things of your business to create momentum and really to create success. So first off, you want to get organized. This is a business, you guys. You guys are CEOs of your own company. That's so exciting, but yet it can be kind of a scary thing just because you don't know where to start. So the first thing you have to do is you have to get organized. You have to set your business hours. So I don't want you guys leaving your work to chance or consequence. Just like your workouts, right? You don't just go through your day hoping that you'll get it done. You prioritize it and make sure that you know when your workout's going to get done, or else you're not going to see the results. And the same thing with your business. If you're kind of just dilly-dallying, doing things here and there, and you're not really organized and you don't really know where your time is going to be spent and when you're going to get your work done, then you're not going to see the results, just like your fitness plan. So if you want your business to reward you like a business, you have to treat it like one. I know you guys didn't sign up for this business because you didn't want to work. You signed up for it because you get to choose when you work. And that's the fantastically awesome part of this business, is because no matter what your priorities in life, this fits around it, no matter what. If you have kids, if you have jobs, if you have both, you can always find that time. Honestly, an hour a day is about all you need in the beginning. If you can spare more, that's fantastic. But honestly, an hour a day is all it takes to build this business and build your momentum to see success. So I highly recommend getting a day planner. I know this might sound a little bit weird because it's just brand new, and it might not seem like you have a whole bunch to do at this stage in the game, but you want to keep yourself organized. So you want to have a day planner so you can write in when your next challenge groups are, write in when your team calls are, write in your family and your home stuff and your other job stuff, so you know when exactly you're doing what and when exactly you're doing what. So again, like your family stuff, if you've got a kid's birthday party, of course you're not going to work during the birthday party, or you're not going to schedule a call with me to talk about your business when you're supposed to be out with friends. So I want you guys to get a day planner and write down every single thing that you have going on outside of this business and with this business, because it's going to save you a heck of a lot of stress and a heck of a lot of, oh, well, I guess I didn't get it done today. There's always tomorrow, because as you know, when you play that game, tomorrow sometimes never comes. So again, set yourself up and know when you're going to be working your business. So if it's an hour before the kids get up for school, if it's an hour after they go to bed, if you have, if you're working crazy hours, try to fit it in your lunch hour or your breaks or after work, right before work, anything like that. Like I said, and if you have to split it up, like if you have to work a half hour in the morning and a half hour at night, whatever works best for you, as long as you're getting what you need to get done, you'll be totally fine. So let's talk about what exactly it is that you're doing and what you're filling in your day planner. So you guys have heard about the BAT if you've done the training. So your BAT is basically all of the, sorry, my computer's going crazy. Your BAT is basically a checklist of the daily activities you need to be doing each day. Depending on which BAT you use, there's one in our file section of the Dream Dynasty. There's a couple in the Shine Bright Dynasty. There's one on Beachbody's Team Beachbody's site. There's BATs everywhere. You have to figure out which one works for you. And some of them are a little bit more in depth, and some of them are pretty simple. But regardless, these 3 things you see in front of you are the 3 vital behaviors. And if you're sick of hearing about them already, get used to it, because they are never going to go away. I think all the seasoned coaches on this call can say, oh my gosh, like, you hear about these all the time. But there's a reason. Success leaves clues. And these 3 things in front of you right now are the keys to creating a successful foundation and keeping a successful foundation in your business. They're basically the backbone of your business. So number 1 is being a product of the product. So you cannot be talking to people about Beachbody and the programs and Shakeology if you're not doing the workouts and such yourself. Hold on, I'm gonna mute everybody. I forgot to do that. Oh boy, if I could find it. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, my computer is like going crazy. Man, it's still not loading. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Again, it's kind of new. Okay. Something is still not right. For some reason, I can't mute a couple people, which is really weird. So I'm just gonna have to keep going. If you guys could mute yourself if you're not already muted, that would be awesome. So, okay, anyway. So, oh my gosh, this has got to go away. All right, perfect. Okay, so again, if you are a coach and you're talking to your potential challengers about Beachbody and you're not doing the workouts yourself, you're not showing people how they work, you're not being able to express your results and how you feel in the products, you have nothing to offer your potential customers because you cannot relate to them. And why on earth would somebody use your products if you're not working the products yourself? So that is the number 1 thing in this business that it takes to be a successful coach, is you have to be using the products and showing people how they work. So that's number 1. Number 2 is connecting, sharing, and inviting. So if you have the mindset that you're going to post a challenge group invite every week and you're going to hit Success Club 5 doing that, you are very, very, very wrong. I'm so sorry to tell you that and burst your bubble, but that is not going to happen. This business is a relationship business. We all know that there's tons and tons of companies plastered on Facebook talking about wraps and makeup and pills and all these different things. And it's basically sell, sell, sell. They're trying to meet their money goals for the month, or like, try this product, it's $20. We are not that type of business. This business is not, or these programs and this stuff we offer is not a one size fits all. it takes a lot of work in showing people and figuring out what works best for them. So you're not going to post on your Facebook like the 21-day fix is on sale this month, or buy a bag of Shakeology and get the 21-day fix for $10. That's all salesy. And again, if you post one invite on your Facebook asking people to join your challenge group, it's not going to happen because you haven't built that relationship with those people. You haven't built that trust, and they have no idea why they should be joining you in your next challenge group. So your goal is to help people understand what they can get out of this challenge group. So what do you need to be doing every single day? You need to be posting on Facebook 3 to 5 times a day. I know that sounds silly. I remember when I was a brand new coach and I was like, what the heck does that have anything to do with me hitting Success Club or getting new people or getting someone talking about a fitness program and getting them into my next challenge group? What does this have to do with anything? But trust me, it has everything to do with the success of your business, because first of all, you're posting, you're showing people who you are, you're showing people who you used to be and what these products have done for you, and you're also sharing yourself as a person and how you relate to other people. You are not Beachbody, right? You're not Connie Beachbody Tagan. You're not Terry Shakeology Clearwater. Like, no, that is not who you are. You are Terry Clearwater. You are Connie Tagan. You are not Beachbody. So you have to be showing people who you are. And when you do that, and that's, I mean, talking about your kids, talking about your pets, your job, your hobbies, and sprinkling in coaching, sprinkling in cleaning and your challenge groups and your success, that's what's going to connect people to you and realize that, hey, you are a real person. You have struggles just like I do. And you're the reason, you're the coach that I'm going to choose to help me along in this journey. There's a lot of coaches out there, you guys. They're not all work in the business, but the ones that are have something very specific that is different from each and every other coach out there. You have something very unique about yourself than any other person out there. And that's what we want to do on Facebook, is show people who we are so they can connect and they can figure out why they want us to help them. And also posting consistently like that is not annoying, for one thing, because only 20% of your friends see each of your posts. 20%, that's not very much. So the goal is to post 3 to 5 times a day to get more eyes on your stuff. The more you post, the more Facebook lets it out there. The more people comment and engage with your posts, the more people will see them. And you're also building that trust because you're showing up every day, right? You're showing up, you're getting your workout done, you're eating clean, you are cheering on your challenge, your challengers in your challenge group, and people are going to be watching you thinking, is this a fad diet? Like, is this another one of those things that I tried a year ago and like it was just a fad? I maybe lost some weight, but I gained it all back when I quit. And is she just trying to sell me something, or is this like really the real deal? That's why posting is so important, is because it shows people that there's so much more to this than just a shake or just a workout DVD or just a nutrition plan. So that is why it's so, and I know that it sounds so crazy to think that all of those huge things come out of this little task, but they do, and it works. So please make a point in posting 3 to 5 times a day on Facebook. And I would suggest 1 post a day about Beachbody. And I mean like coaching or nutrition or your workout, something about Beachbody. If you want to post 2, that's fine, but don't flood your newsfeed and flood your post with just Facebook, because that would get annoying. Make sure you sprinkle in your kids, your work, your pets, your hobbies, anything that you love, funny, just relatable, anything like that, okay? Now, moving on, message 3 people a day just to connect. So the reason why we message and connect with 3 people a day is, for one thing, you want to be in people's thoughts. Okay, sorry, my computer's going crazy. You want to be in the back of their mind, right? So when you post them or when you message them and you're chatting with them, not Beachbody related, nothing to do with your challenge group, just to talk, just to reconnect. If it's an old friend from high school that you haven't spoken to in a couple of years, or if it's a coworker that you used to work with in your last job, reach out and just connect with them, because for one thing, again, they're going to be in the back of your mind. They're going to think of you when they see your posts. And also, hi Weston, they're also going to, sorry, my kid's in here. They're also going to see your posts on Facebook a lot more. So when you message somebody personally, Facebook goes, oh, well, they're friends. Oh, so we should put this person's news feed in that other person's, because they're obviously good friends if they are messaging privately. So what happens then is, not only is the person who you message seeing your stuff more often, but their friends are going to see your stuff. So if, say, Susie from high school that you contacted last week, if Susie comments on your challenge group post, like, oh my gosh, you look amazing, or you know what, I think I want to do this, or request some new information, her friend Sherry is going to see that in her newsfeed that her good friend commented on your picture, and they're going to be like, well, what is this about this challenge group? Like, is she doing it too? Well, I maybe should find out more about this. So when you're messaging people, Facebook, it gives them a red flag that goes, hey, they're friends, so we need to connect them even more so now. And again, it also just gets people comfortable with you. So say you have a friend who, like, you friended them, or they friended you, and you don't really know them. Like, maybe it's a friend of your sister's or your mom's. If you message them and be like, hey girl, how are you doing? I saw that you just got a new puppy. He's so cute. Stuff like that. They're going to feel comfortable coming to you. So they might be seeing your challenge group posts and they might be going, well, that looks really cool, but I don't know her very well, and I don't know if I feel comfortable asking her for more information, just because I don't want to seem, she might think it's weird, or I don't know what she's like as a person. Like, maybe, because weight and like weight loss, nutrition, health, that's still a taboo subject, which we're trying to really get over that in this day and age. But it is a sensitive subject. So people aren't just going to go to anybody and just tell them their health struggles and their fitness struggles and how much weight they want to lose. It's not going to happen. So you want to be that person who is reaching out to people and who is friendly. So then when she does see your challenge group posts and you have reached out to her not very long ago, she's going to be like, you know what, she was really nice to talk to, and I think I feel comfortable with her, so maybe I'll ask her for more information. So that's why it's just so important to make those daily deposits in other people's lives. And then lastly, on the connect, invite others to join your challenge group. So some people, for one thing, they might not be seeing your messages, but other people sometimes see something, like say they see your post about your challenge group and they like it, and they are going to ask you for more information, but then they forget, or their kid comes in the room and they're like, oh, well, I forgot to do that. When you invite other people to your challenge group, you're planting that seed that maybe they would want to join you, and you can tell them why. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the invites, because you do learn that in the training, and we have Google Docs, Google documents that are full of invites and inviting tips, so you're not being a sleazy salesperson trying to sell a challenge pack. You are inviting a friend to find a solution that you found yourself and that you want to pay forward to other people, because it's a blessing, you guys. So those invite scripts, they are not sleazy. They are not salesy. They are wholeheartedly trying to help people. So those are available to you. If you need help finding them, just let us know or let your upline know, and we will direct you where they are. And they also, I have one too that has inviting tips and stuff on like how you should invite, when you should invite, and what you should say other than the classic, I thought about you, I have this challenge group coming up. Do you think it would be something you're interested in? So number 3 is personal development. I personally thought personal development was a joke when I first started coaching. I didn't do it for probably the first, 4 months maybe. Don't tell my upline. Because I just thought that it was for people that needed help and who didn't have their life figured out or, whatever. Anyway, I was dead wrong. Everybody has room for improvement, and you cannot grow as a person or a leader of your team or even grow as the coach of your challenge group if you're not constantly a student. You have to be a student through pretty much your entire life. If you ever want more than you have to keep learning. So what exactly is personal development? It's anything to do with yourself, with your business, with nutrition, anything that will make you a better person and a better coach. That is what personal development is. So how do you get this? First of all, you can read a book. I personally didn't like reading until I found personal development because I find that it starts my day off on such a high note with more confidence and just more energy, because it feels good to invest in yourself physically and mentally. So a couple of quick suggestions for you guys for reading and books. The first one I always recommend is The Compound Effect. It is an awesome book for new coaches, and I honestly am planning on reading it again because it really is an awesome, awesome book. I definitely recommend it. So again, that's The Compound Effect. The Slight Edge is a good book as well. It's kind of mirrored with The Compound Effect. I personally like The Compound Effect better, but there's that one as well. What else do we have? Eat That Frog is a really good book by Brian Tracy. It's basically for us procrastinators and helping us get a little bit more organized. It's a great one as well. You Are a Badass is such a good book. It is such a feel-good book and really investing in your confidence. So those are a few suggestions for newer coaches. If you need any of these, or if you've got any questions, just let us know. But those are the ones that I highly recommend for the first one. YouTube is such a great place to go for personal development. The world is at your fingertips on YouTube. You have access to all the top coaches out there. You have access to past team calls of ours, as well as the Shine Bright Dynasty, as well as the Bombshell Dynasty, as well as the National Wake Up Calls. You have those at your fingertips. You also have anything, like any of these awesome authors. Most of them have YouTube channels now, and they give 10 minutes of just information and ideas and ways to better yourself and your productivity and everything. So YouTube, if you're ever like, man, I need to get my personal development in today and I'm so busy. If you're doing the dishes, throw on a YouTube video. If you're driving, throw on a YouTube video. It's so simple, and you can search anything. If you're having trouble in any area of your business, so if you're having trouble posting on Facebook, or if you're having trouble messaging 3 people a day, or if you're struggling with inviting, look it up on YouTube. There will be, I guarantee it, tons and tons and tons of videos from tons of coaches, because these are the most important things to your business. And then lastly, calls. Team calls are great for personal development. Just like this one, this is personal development. So that's a good one as well. So I know that this slide was really long just because these, you guys, I swear to you, are the three most, important tasks, important things in your business. That's why they're called the 3 vital behaviors. We wouldn't lie to you. So those 3 are huge. A couple more things to do that I suggest every single day is check into your groups every single day. So if you haven't already, download the app called Facebook Groups. It is the handiest little tool you will have as a coach. I use it every single day to this day. It basically opens up and you've got all these different bubbles of each group that you are in or you are running. So when your upline runs your first challenge group, your group will be in there. And you can go into that app and you can find your group like just so quickly. It shows you just the notifications from that group, which is really cool because sometimes they can get lost if you go on your Facebook app and you've got like tons of notifications of so-and-so invited you to this party or this event, and so-and-so commented on your post, and your mom shared your post, or so-and-so invited you to a game. Like, there's so many things on Facebook that Facebook's notifying you about. So when you have this Facebook group, it will be cookie cuttered for you where everything is. You can search them super easy if you want to post something. Like, say you have a healthy meal for your challenge group. You can find it in there and post it super quick. And you will never miss anything that's done in there. And that's super huge. So you want to be checking into your groups, like physically going into these groups every single day. So number 1 is the team pages. So especially your personal upline. Your personal upline is going to be supplying you with all the information you need as a coach in the team page. It's impossible for your upline to run around and message every coach that they have something specific, like a team call coming up or a training coming up or a new program coming in or a sale or a promotion. It's impossible to message everybody. There's way more efficient ways to do things. So that's why we have team pages, is to give you guys all the information we can in one place. So you go there and you see what's up. So again, go to your upline's page every single day. And if you can, go up a step or 2 higher, because there's questions posted in there. There's information posted in there. There's resources posted in there. You guys, you are never, ever short of information or help or support. And this is the key and the community to find it. And like I said, your upline will post the most important things from your business. So that's the one you need to keep watch on. Secondly, you want to be checking into your challenge groups every single day, because your challengers need your support. So if you're running your first group right now with your upline, that is awesome. If you're just kind of dipping your toes in, that's perfect. But your challengers that you have in there still need your support. You don't want to recruit a challenger, tell them you're going to help them, and then just have your upline rely on your upline for keeping them motivated and keeping them going. That is your job, because they signed up with you. There was something about you that they wanted to be a part of, and that they wanted your help for a reason. So you have to be in there and cheering them on and supporting them and giving them the best tips you can, and just being there for them is going to show them such great support. So again, your upline is posting, and that's totally and completely fine, but you want to be in there and showing your face every day and making sure your challengers know that you are there for them every step of the way. And lastly, if you're in a training, so say if you're in the Coach Basics Academy, or if you're in the Dash to Diamond, or whatever you're in right now, you need to be checking into your trainings every single day. We put these training groups on for you guys. They do take time. but we don't mind giving our time. That's what we're here for as your sponsors. We're here to train you and to help you be successful. That's what we're here for. And that's why you signed up to run this business with us, is because you knew that we were going to be there for you and helping you and passing along all of our information to help you be successful too. So you need to be checking into your trainings every single day and completing all of the assignments too. So that being said, this stuff, I know it does take time, right? It takes time, but you have to carve out the time if you want it to work. I know team calls for me, when I first started this business, I wasn't really a business builder. I was more of a discount coach who happened to have people interested. But even when I was starting to build the business, I was still uncomfortable with the thought of team calls. And I thought, like, Weston had a bedtime that fell about the same time as my uplines team call. And I know now that those were all just excuses, because I wasn't prioritizing my business. And as soon as I started to prioritize it, things fell into place. Instead of, making a doctor's appointment on a day that I know we have a team call, but I'm just going to say that I can't make the team call because I have a doctor's appointment. If there's any way that I can have that appointment on, say, a Tuesday instead of a Monday, I'm going to pick the Tuesday, because those are important things in my business, right? And if you want this business to work, you do have to put in the time and the effort to see the rewards. So think about it this way. If you have a meeting at work, you're not going to just skip the meeting, right? You're not going to tell your boss, well, sorry, but I don't really feel like it today. I'm going to just put my feet up on the couch because I've had a long day. No, because there's a chance you will get fired. There's a chance you will get let go. And you have to have the same, thoughts about your own business. This is a business. This is legit, you guys. This can take you places that you never thought possible. But you have to be serious about it, and you have to treat it like a business. Now, I am not in any way going to tell you that there is going to be some days where you cannot do your assignment a day because your kid got sick, or you had to work an extra shift for somebody, or your mom came into town for a surprise and she's only here for one night. Of course, you're going to skip the team call, or you're going to catch up on your trainings the next day. But you need to be making a solid effort in these things every single day to make this business work. And like I said, if you're planning on posting a challenge group invite once a week and hoping and crossing your fingers you're going to hit Success Club, it's not going to work. You have to be doing these things every single day to get you to the places that I know that you want to go. So you do have to put in that extra work and make this a priority. If you make it a priority, it will happen. If it's, something that, if it happens, it happens, it's probably not going to get done. So you just have to check your mindset at the door and make this a priority and follow as such. So weekly tasks, again, team calls are weekly. We have one every single week, this time, Thursdays. The Shine Bright Dynasty, that one is on Mondays at 11 our time. And the Bombshell Dynasty has one at 10:30 on Wednesdays. If you guys can catch these live, that's awesome. Especially the Dream Dynasty, this one, and the Shine Bright. If you can catch those live, you guys, you should really give it your all, because yes, there's some training, but after, there's always time to answer all of your questions. So bring your questions. And it's such a sense of unity. It's instead of when you're working this business and you're working inside your own little bubble at home, it can get really lonely and it can get really frustrating. So when you tap into these team calls and this community, you get a sense of who you're working with, and it becomes like we're a family. Like we are here for each other through the ups and downs, and we're just here to really support and help each other. So if you can tap into that as much as you can, that is really, really, really encouraged. And it helps you bond with the rest of the team. And you eventually make friends. I have made some of my best friends through this business. And it's amazing, really. And again, I used to say I was too busy to be to team calls. I had other stuff going on. I'll catch the recording. But honestly, when you can tap into that, it's amazing. And it helps build that support system. And it just helps you get excited about your business too. Because if you're working alone and you're not really connecting with anybody, it's really easy to kind of lose that flair, right? Yes, we start this business and we're excited and we're passionate about what we do and we want to help people and we're going to take it all the way. And then all of a sudden work comes in, and some days you're not going to feel like doing some of this stuff. But when you have team members like this and who are excited about the business and who you get to work with and who you love working with, because we're all so similar, that's when your business really kicks off, in my opinion anyway. And like I said, it's a sacrifice. I've had to sacrifice TV right now for you guys, right? But I don't mind, and I love it. I love doing this. I'd much rather be here than watching TV, because I just love connecting with you guys and helping you in any way I can. And it's going to take sacrifice, but I promise each and every one of you that it is so, so worth it. So next, another weekly thing you want to do is, again, you want to plan your week's schedule. So you've got your day planner. What groups are coming up? Do you have a training group coming up? Do you have a challenge group coming up? Do you have a free group coming up that you want to be posting about and you want to be inviting people to and you want to be sharing about? You have to make sure that you have those groups wrote down. We have a team calendar in our team page, The Dream Dynasty. So have a look at that, because that has all of the upcoming events and groups in it as well. So make sure you have those wrote down in your personal calendar. That way, you know exactly what you're posting about, right? So if it's the beginning of the month and you have a challenge group coming up, you want to be posting about your challenge group to help those 3 to 5 people right away in the month, right? You want to get Success Club out of the way. You want to get your people signed up so they can get on the track to a healthier lifestyle, and then you can start posting about the business. You want it because we have an event. I think it's the third Thursday of every month. So you want to be posting about the event, a couple days before. If you leave it till the day before and you're like, oh no, I haven't posted about it and I have no content and I don't know what I'm going to say, you're going to miss the boat. So you have to be scheduling those upcoming groups so you can post for those opportunities. Next, you want to be setting your business hours. So you have to be, like I said earlier, you have to have it figured out when you are going to work your business. You didn't show up here and start this business because you didn't have to work. You get to choose when you work. So write it down. When are you going to get your workout in? When are you going to get your 3 vital behaviors in? Is it going to be right away in the morning? Is it going to be after the kids go to bed? Are you going to get your personal development in on the way to work? Set your business hours and stick to them. And then you will have the time. Also, remember, write down time for your family. When you set your business hours, you will be so much more organized. So you can, it will just help your stress level so much. And it will help this business not overflow into the other parts of your life. It's really easy to do that. When I first started, I was answering messages all day long. And I was I was doing things throughout the day, all day. It was so insufficient. it was so hard on my family. Like, my husband was just about to kill me because he was like, put your freaking phone down. Like, are you gonna, you're not talking to me. What are you doing? But when you come into this business, you're so excited to start this, but also you can be overwhelmed with what you should be doing. So if you set your business hours and you have a solid hour, like I said, an hour is all it takes, you guys. If you have a solid hour to pound through your vital behaviors and your workout and your Shakeology and get all those needs to do's done, you're done. You have no stress throughout the day. You know you've accomplished what you need to do, and you know you've got your business on the fast track to start, basically. And then lastly, again, you want to schedule in your team calls to make sure that if you can make them so you're not missing them, make sure you have the times right, have it all planned out. Then a couple other, the National Wake Up Call too, I'll just throw that in there too. That is on Monday mornings, and it's never miss it. And if you miss it, it's okay. There's a recording, but always, always listen, because every single week they have top coaches talking about the business, and there is always something to learn. I don't care if you're a brand new coach. I don't care if you're an Emerald coach or a Diamond coach or a 5-star Diamond Elite coach. There is something in that call every single week for everybody. They're the top coaches giving you their best tips. So do not miss that one. And if you miss it, please make sure you get the recording in. And then another thing that I do suggest to do that I didn't in the beginning and that I wish I had is check in with your challengers. Make sure they're doing okay with the challenge. They're doing okay with their program. How are they liking Shakeology? All that stuff, right? Because you want to, for one thing, make sure that they know that they can come to you, that you're open for all their questions, you're open for all their struggles and to connect with you, and you're there to help them. So this will just help them really, really let that sink in, that you are there to help. And also, this gives you post ideas. So if you're checking in with your challengers and you're like, hey, how's it going? You're on week 2. How do you feel? I can't wait to see your results. They're probably going to message you back and be like, oh my gosh, I lost 5 pounds in 1 week, and my skinny jeans have never felt better, or my pants are getting loose and I'm going to have to go shopping again. Post about that, right? Share that with your friends on Facebook, because that is gold, you guys. When they see other people in your challenge group seeing success that they want to see, that's amazing. That would make me jump out of my seat and say, sign me up right now. So make sure you're checking in with them and really building that relationship even further, because challengers become the best coaches. If you have challengers that are rocking it, you want to be contacting them. You want to be keeping in touch with them and telling them how amazing they're doing, how much of a leader they are. And then you will eventually probably ask them if they're interested in the coaching, because that's how pretty much all of us started. We were challengers who fell in love with the products and the programs and wanted to pay it forward. So challengers become the best coaches. And I will throw a little Success Club bit in here for you. That's why Success Club is so important, is because you help 3 people this month with a challenge pack, and you get them into your challenge group, right? You made Success Club 5. And then those 3 challengers kill it in your challenge group. They are losing weight and they're dropping pant sizes and they're feeling incredible. And then I guarantee you probably one of those 3 coaches is going to sign up as a coach themselves. So that's why Success Club is so crucial in building your business, is because Success Club equals challengers, which equals coaches, and which equals helping more people. And then lastly, you guys, is you have to reach out. So to your upline, if you have any questions about anything, if you have If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling confused, please reach out, because I guarantee you, we had the same questions, we had the same feelings. It is a big deal. You started your own business, right? Again, you're your own CEO of your business. And in the beginning, it can be exciting, but it can also be scary. It can be frustrating if you don't reach some goals maybe that you set for yourself. But honestly, we have all been there. We've all had questions. We've all felt overwhelmed, and we've all missed some goals, and that's totally okay. The key thing is to keep going. This business does not build overnight, or else it would be pretty much a get-rich-quick scheme, and that's not what it is. This is not a scheme, you guys. This is the real deal. This is a real huge opportunity that so many of us have found such like amazing like financial freedom in, and just friendships, and just like an overall sense of accomplishment and worth in the world. And yes, like some things aren't going to go your way, but that's why you need to reach out. You have to stay connected. If you pull away when you're feeling stressed or you're overwhelmed or you're doubting yourself, when you pull away, you're gonna quit. Like you're going to gas out because you're trying to do it on your own. And I have done 3 other network marketing companies before this one, and that's what I was. I was pretty much alone. I had my sister-in-law who was my upline, which was probably the only reason I stuck around as long as I did, because she helped me as much as she could. But there was no training, you guys. Like there was no groups like this. You were handed a catalog, you were told to go sell stuff, and your income was based on what you sold, and it was salesy and it was sleazy, and you don't know what you're doing. With this, you have all the information, and you have us to help you and to support you. It's not just about throwing you information and you taking it and running. It's like, we're here for you. We're here for your questions, and we're here to help you every single step of the way in any shape or form. If you're not sure how to respond to somebody, like say you have a potential coach or a potential challenger who's asking you questions, or maybe thrown an objection to you about price or about fees or about how do you make money, whatever it is. If you are not sure how to answer it, please reach out, because we will help you answer it. I know all of us have sent those messages where you're like, oh my God, why did I do that? How could I say that? That was so salesy, or that was so wrong, or whatever it was. Word vomit. We've all done that. That's why we're here, you guys. We're here to, like, we've been here. We've learned things, we've perfected it for our own way, and we're here passing along all the information we can so that you guys can have a better route than we did, so you guys can have a better experience and see success faster than we did. So if you have if you're not sure how to respond to somebody or talk to somebody or even send an invite, please reach out so we can help you, okay? Never feel scared to do that. And if we don't answer like right away and you're like, oh my gosh, I need this question answered like right now, post in the team page, because we're all here as a team to help each other. That's why it's called a team page, right? So never be afraid to reach out. And then lastly, like if you're, it's the beginning of the month and you're not sure what goals you should be reaching for, if you're pretty sure a rank advancement's coming up, but you're not sure how to get there, if you know you should hit Success Club, but you're not sure how, or whatever, please reach out, because we can help you. Like that's what we're here for. We're here to mentor you and help you so you can see success as fast as possible. But you do have to meet us halfway, right? We always say this. If you run, we run. If you sprint, we sprint. We're matching your pace, and we're going to run with you and we're just going to follow suit, right? We're here with whatever you need when you need it. So I hope that helps. All right.